What's up, guys? We have a good one today. The Washington Commanders are going up against the Atlanta Falcons. I know one of my subscribers is very interested in the outcome of this game. I hope it comes on, but we'll see. We are starting, of course, in the first quarter. So let me put that up there right now. We have some Red Bull. Stay energized. I got some Hershey's. We're going to make a day of it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. So, Atlanta is 8-7. They need to compete with the Bucks, who won today, and the Commanders are 10-5. So let's see what happens. It is 7:21, so it should be popping up pretty quickly, unless it's delayed by weather or something. I don't know. I don't think so. If Commanders win, they are in. They can still get the 6th seed. So yeah, I think the Eagles have wrapped up their seed. So I think they're good to get in. But if the Commanders win, they can also get in too. So 2 from the NFC East. That'd be cool. But if the Commanders win, the Rams are also in. And the Bucks in the driver's seat for the NFC South. Okay, yeah, because the Falcons, yeah, it'll be a little difficult for them. If the Falcons win, they maintain control and win the NFC South by beating Carolina next weekend, which they definitely will. So if they win, they can win next week and win. Commanders must win at Dallas to be the 7th. So the Commanders can still get in, but we don't want them to do that, do we? No, we do not. Of course we don't. The Commanders, well, whatever. I'm not going to say we don't want them to do anything. Okay, it is away. There you go. Washington versus Atlanta. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens today. Of course, I just want to see what happens. I'm not gonna, root for any particular outcome or anything. Quarter one, first quarter. First quarter is away. Kicked off is good. 7-yard run by, it's not Bijan. Oh no. No, it is Bijan Robinson. Oh gosh, no, it might be Brian Robinson. Who has the kickoff? Current drive is the Falcons, so it is Bijan Robinson. That's funny. 2 running backs named Robinson. And it's gonna say B Robinson, so I'm gonna have to keep track. Current drive, Atlanta. 7-yard run, Bijan Robinson. Go Texas. And then Michael Penix, who's starting. That's right, Michael Penix. Gives it to Hodge for 8 yards. Hodge is pretty good. He got that big touchdown against the Bucks. Oh, must have been 2, 3 months ago already. Crazy. But let's see what Michael Penix Jr. can do this today. It's his it's his second NFL start. Play in progress. A 2-yard pass to Bijan Robinson to the Atlanta 47. Ah, not gonna cut it. Mm-hmm. No, sir. We're gonna have to do a little better than that. Remember, both these teams want to get in. Atlanta has a tiebreaker with the Bucks, so they want to win this game since the Bucks won, and Washington wants to get into the playoffs. They want to secure their spot. They also want to have that 11-win season, first time since 1991. So 10 is good, but 11's better. And their last game is against the Cowboys. That'll be unpredictable. That will be quite unpredictable. So you don't know what's going to happen there, which is what unpredictable means. Passing complete to Mooney. Looks like can't have too many of those today. Play in progress. Interception. Interception. We already have an interception, guys. Michael Banks has a pick. That's not good. That's not good, guys. Already. Damn. Intercepted for 30 yards, too. Wow. That's not what you want to see today. If you're a Falcons fan. It's not what you want to see at all. Okay. So what do we want to see? As I put some ice into my drink. Oh, it's going to have to melt a little bit. Now we see Jaden Daniels passes Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus used to be an Eagles receiver. Like practice squad a long time ago or something. I mean, I remember when he was with the Eagles. And then he gives it to Brian Robinson. Now he gives it to Zacchaeus for 9 yards. So yeah, we can't have these picks with Michael Penix. We're gonna have to figure something out with that. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. But yeah, Jaden Daniels in talks to be rookie of the year, offensive player of the year. I would say offensive player of the year. Brock Bowers, offensive rookie, or just rookie of the year could be Jaden Daniels. He certainly earned enough accolades, and he's done very well. He's a Heisman Trophy winner, and he came in prepared. He's really balled out for this team to help out, but he's had some stretches that weren't great. They weren't great. M. Davis return is questionable for Washington. That's not good. So Brian Robinson gets 1 yard. Gets 1 yard for Brian Robinson. And we'll certainly see what that means. Pass incompletes to Zach Ertz. I did have Zach Ertz on my fantasy team. I did let him go though. Oh, I had Travis Kelsey. I didn't start him. I have Jake Ferguson. I started him, but he didn't give me too many points. My fantasy team is collapsing. It's collapsing before my very eyes. But I'll be able to change players out tomorrow. Uh, it might just be completely done since you can't just redraft players for the playoffs. So yeah, Jaden Daniels passed to Jake Crowder for 7 yards. See, Jaden Daniels is just going down the field. He's just going down the field methodically. That's what you want to see. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Mm, that's cold. I like that. I like it. So what do we got here, guys? We have a Heisman winning quarterback, the first one Washington has ever seen. We have an 11 win season on the line. Well, technically on the line next week if they don't win this one. In the next two games, they want to get one more win. They want to post their ticket, punch their ticket, that's the expression, to the postseason. Where you'd think they lose, but who knows? And touchdown commanders, Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus gets a touchdown. Wow. Well, look at that, guys. Look at that. Looks like we've got a star here. Good old Zacchaeus. He used to be on the Eagles team. Now he's just definitely not. Should look up what his stats have been this year. Extra point is good. Gonzalez rather. So that's good. Took 3 minutes and 12 seconds for Atlanta to score a touchdown. So extra point is good. So I'm gonna put up 7 points on here. But yeah, Emmanuel, if you're out there, slow start for the Falcons. I wrote the Falcons, and I bolded it so it would show up there. I don't think the bird even shows up too well, but the W for Washington shows up pretty well. Um, oh, but yeah, I gotta put up that 7. Give me 1 second. There it is. Washington gets a 7. So I hope I won't have to put up the they're trying their best sign for the Falcons or the Falcons. I hope they do well. It could be a situation where that's the only pick he gets. And Penix is back on top. He's a rookie, he has to learn. Part of learning is getting experience, which he could have had if they didn't pay Kirk Cousins $1 billion. But hey, we live and learn. Maybe it was best for him to sit behind Kirk, who's a very good quarterback, to learn from him up until the very end of the season. 3 games left, and he has to start. Although, how good is Kirk if he had to be benched in the last few weeks with the playoffs on the line? You have to wonder. And maybe it was best for a rookie to just start and work his way through it. You never know. Worked well with Mahomes to have a good quarterback in front of him for a year. So I don't know. Big Ben didn't need it, did he? He started as a rookie right away. I'm pretty sure Peyton Manning did. Had some rough times. Troy Aikman sure did. Got a Super Bowl a few seasons later. But that Herschel Walker trade sure as heck helped too. I was just looking up player Darren Woodson, who we got with one of those picks. He's one of the best, well, arguably the best safety in Cowboys history. So we wouldn't have gotten him without um, that Herschel Walker trade. Extra point is good. Yeah, yeah. It's still staring having me look at that touchdown on here, but yeah. Extra point is in fact good. Cheers, everybody. It's a Sunday night football. Ugh. 0-7. Oh boy, 9:33 left in the first quarter. Oh man. I'll put a t-shirt over this light to dim it a little bit so it doesn't hurt my eyes so much. But the light still looks okay. Let me know if it doesn't. Man, my new webcam looks okay too. It looks pretty good. Boy, I have a bunch of cowboy stuff, don't I? I have a bunch of cowboy stuff on my desk. I need a. Eventually, I'll need another. I'll need a different desk. 13-yard run by Bijan Robinson. Yep, it is Bijan this time. Here's the kickoff. Passing complete to from Michael Penix to Hodge. He got that completion to Hodge earlier. Ah, man. Well, let's see what else Michael Penix can do. 23-yard pass to Kyle Pitts. There you go. People have not been high on Kyle Pitts this season, so it's good to see him getting involved. Maybe prove some people wrong with the last 2 weeks. Who knows? Kyle Pitts, of course, from Florida. Go Gators. Now we have a great college player. We have a great college tight end right here. Right here with the Atlanta Falcons. You're welcome. Almost forgot what team he was on. Jeez. I knew he wasn't with the Commanders at all. We have a 1-yard pass to. It's going to be tricky. Bijan Robinson. I have to remember what team is on. Is playing, especially since Michael Penix is a new quarterback, and I'm so used to Kirk Cousins. But yeah, we got Bijan Robinson, 1-yard pass. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy, guys. Now we have a 5-yard pass to Kyle Pitts. So Kyle Pitts is coming alive now. First quarter. That's great. 6:58 left in the first quarter. Washington 10-5, Atlanta 8-7. They're both trying to get into the playoffs. They want to go. I feel like these teams really do want to go. I feel like teams overall would be excited to go to the playoffs. Even the teams that was like back in the day 7-9. They won their division but had a losing record. I think like that happened in Tampa Bay, right? Um, in 22, or they were barely on it. Maybe they barely got a winning record, but yeah, yeah, it's happened before. But it's like it's an adventure. Like maybe they think they'll lose, but maybe they'll win. Maybe they'll win. If they win, they'll be 7-9, and then you win one, still 8-9. So pass incomplete to Drake London, a first round pick from a couple years ago. I believe it was Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and then Bijan Robinson. So, and then this year was Michael Penix Jr. So yeah, we'll see what happens. You want to control your destiny or not? Like this is the stuff you have to do. These are the plays you have to make. You have to prove yourself. You have to prove you're elite. You got Heisman. Who cares? You have to win this game to get into the playoffs. It's like that. It's like that. Oh. You gotta prove yourself all over again. And Michael Penix, he played in a championship game against Michigan. But he didn't win. Still, he had success, but you have to prove yourself all over again. 13-yard pass to Drake London. That's good. He's yeah, he's finding his playmakers. Drake London and Kyle Pitts. They're doing well. If they're doing it, if they're getting it, they're getting it. Like if Kyle Pitts is gonna ball out, then let him ball out. 4-yard run, Bijan Robinson to Washington 6. See, it's so confusing because it says to Washington 6, and you're like, Brian or Bijan? That's fine. That's fine. Both teams with red uniforms too. I wonder which one's in white. I wonder if they have any whiteout uniforms. I have no idea what uniforms they're wearing. I could literally look it up, but yeah, I'm okay for right now. It looks like my camera is doing pretty well picture-wise. I need to fill in the Falcons a little bit. So we have a 4-yard run, right? Drake London for 13 yards, Robinson for 4 yards, Michael Penix incomplete to Hodge. Hodge was that hero from week whatever, week 4, I don't know. Early on against the Bucks. Man, whoever stripped the ball away from Rashad White against the Bucks is also my hero for the Cowboys. People are just kind of man. The Bucks have had some strong games, and then they've had some weak games. So inconsistency. That's not good if you're going to the playoffs. You don't want to be embarrassed losing 44-0. All right, what do we got? What do we got? We have Washington leading 7-0, but we also have a 5-yard penalty on Davis, defensive pass interference. Enforced at the Washington 6-yard line. So, Michael Penix is trying to drive. He's really close. It is really close. 5-yard penalty on Washington can't help. Michael Penix, he had a good game last game. He beat up on a bad team. What was that? What was that team? Oh, touchdown Falcons. Touchdown Falcons, guys. That was the Giants 34-7. He beat up on the Giants pretty bad. All right, guys, we're back in it. Extra point is good. We got a 7-7 game. We got a tied game. Great. I like me a tied game. Don't think I don't. Don't think I don't. Oh man. My division's pride is kind of on the line, just a little bit, kind of. I mean, not really, really. My division will unfortunately be represented by the scandalous Philadelphia Eagles. How many games have they won now? Oh, jeez. 13-3. We're 7-9. And they have to play the Giants next. The Eagles have to play the Giants. They're gonna destroy them. Fight Mars, end of Cowboys Eagles game. Yeah, whatever. Three ejected from the game. Jeez. Yeah, and Saquon Barkley got 2,000 yards in our game. That's exactly what we want to see. Apparently, a fight broke out in a tunnel for the Eagles Cowboys game. Didn't know that. Apparently, wore Kelly Green. I don't want to see what happens. Oh, shoot. At the end of a play, they pushed him toward the tunnel. So that's kind of what happened in that game. Anyway, five breaks out. Five always breaks out. Extra point is good. Yeah, I put the 7-7 up. Run no gain. B. Robinson. That should be Washington. So that's Brian Robinson. I could just say Robinson. 4:36 left in the first quarter. It's 7-7. Oh boy. Well, let's check in with our good friend Tom Grossi to see what he's doing. And is Scooter Magruder doing this game? I don't think he is. I doubt he is. Oh, great. Let's see what Tom Grosh is about.
We'll see.
On the 826th like on his page.
Being downloading at the moment, and I will upload momentarily. All right, so they're going to bring out the punting unit. 3:23 to go in the first. Let's do this here. Boom, boom, boom.
He already has a reaction video to his Packers game. That's crazy. Oh, I don't even know if the Packers won. I guess I can look up some of the scores. He seems pretty happy. I think they probably won. No, they didn't win. They're 11-5. So they lost to the Lions twice and the Vikings twice. That's not good. They have to face them in the playoffs. Man, the Vikings are crazy good. Packers, Bears. So Packers are going to end the season probably 12-5. But I think they're still guaranteed a playoff spot. So damn, how good are they really? Sam Darnold 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Oh man, Aaron Jones had to play against his old team. Romeo Dobbs 58 yards, Justin Jefferson 92 yards. Crazy. Sam Darnold was incredible. 377 yards. Jeez, how did he do that on their defense? Justin Jefferson's incredible. They have so many good players. It's crazy. It is crazy. Who got an interception for the Packers? Carrington Valentine. Nice. Well, sorry, Packers. That happens. All right, let's get back into it. Run for no gain. Robinson. Play in progress. Washington had to punt. Jaden Daniels to Zacchaeus. Yeah. Run for no gain. Sacked. 12-yard pass. And punt. So Washington punts. All right. So it's Falcons ball. 2:48 left in the first quarter. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, guys. Okay, 5-yard penalty on Atlanta. Werner, false start. Oh, that's not good. So Atlanta has the ball now. They're gonna drive. Let's check and see what Tom Grassi has to say about this.
Good go. Oh, King Andrew. Rocking. He's rocking. The second. I'll leave it take fire. Tom's more proudest YouTube moment and separately proudest video. Proudest moment is probably $1 million for charity. 100,000 though, and one stream is pretty high up there. I think in third is probably going to be 100K subscribers. And then video, there's a bunch of videos I've been proud of. Probably something with like Coach, probably Coach 3 or 4 finale. Yeah, or some Saga episodes, I would say. And third and 6, pet expiring.
All right, let's see what we got. Play in progress. Passing complete to Robinson. That's Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson. Okay. Well, let's see what we have coming up. Play in progress. Ooh, what's this? A punt. Okay. Counter to Washington 28 for 22 yards. All right. So Atlanta punts. And it's Washington's turn. Got a few punts going on here. Got a little punt war. 59 seconds left to go in the first quarter. What do we got? Hopefully someone wants to score. All right, we're in the second quarter. Second quarter territory. Here we go. Yeah, I'll be right back. Mm. All right, we got an interception. Oh God, Jaden Daniels intercepted by Kliss, by K. Elis, not Kliss. Man, what happened to Jaden Daniels? Interception. Well, that's not good. 9-yard pass to Zach Ertz. 12-yard run to Robinson. Robinson's doing work. 5-yard pass to McLaurin. 9-yard pass. Negative 1-yard pass. 13-yard pass to Zacchaeus. 10-yard penalty and an interception by Sanford Crowder. Well, that'll happen. I guess no one doesn't want to win this game. Second quarter. 10:37 left to go. We'll see who wants to win. We'll see who wants it. We'll see how bad they want it, really. For Jaden. All right, plenty of time to get back on track, though. Plenty of time. Plenty of time, guys. Algier for 5 yards. Okay. A yard run by Algier. 5-yard run by Algier. This is Atlanta. Pass incomplete. Michael Penix to K. Hodge. He's trying to get Hodge. Oh, he keeps doing incompletes to Hodge. What is going on? It's just not happening with Hodge. Kyle Pitts, he can do. Bijan Robinson's good. Drake London, he's solid with him, but Hodge, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Weird. Weird. Fourteen-yard pass to Drake London. What did I just say? He has a good rapport with Drake London. That's good. That's very good. He needs a good rapport with him. He's one of your good receivers. Five-yard run. Robinson. Nice. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do, huh? Let's see what Washington can do. Let's see what Atlanta can do. This is a big game for Washington. This is a big game for Michael Penix, too. 12-yard run, Robinson. So Atlanta, so it's Bijan Robinson. Of course, my companions is Atlanta. Just gotta remind myself of that. It's not Kirk Cousins out there anymore. He was benched. Threw too many interceptions, and that's what happens sometimes. Maybe it's just his injury. I don't know why it would just. I don't know. I can't make excuses for him. That's not my job. My job is just to report on what's going on. 12-yard run. Play in progress. Let's see what's going on now. 6-yard run by Algier to the Washington 22. Okay. So we got Algier going on. Let's see what else we got. Ten-yard penalty on Washington. Fowler, Dante Fowler, used to be with the Cowboys. Roughing the passer. Oh boy. Hope Banks is okay. Maybe just like, oh, he touched me. I'm falling down. I can't do it. I'm so weak I can't get up. Hopefully not. This isn't soccer. 8-yard run by Bijan Robinson. Hook him. Hook him. Very happy. Where would he go? 6th, 7th, or 8th overall? I'm gonna look it up so I know from now on. It was one of those. It was definitely one of those. He's a better Wikipedia picture, but he was number 8th overall in 23. Texas Longhorns. Got 1,580 rushing yards for us in 2022. Nice. Good job. Good job, Bijan. Thank you for your service. All right, we got some updates. Play in progress. Touchdown Falcons. Bijan Robinson. Okay, what was I just saying? What was I just saying about Robinson? Touchdown Falcons. Oh boy, they're not going anywhere. Michael Penix Jr. is like interception. Who cares? I'm gonna get all my playmakers together and we're gonna make some plays. So very nice. Is it extra point situation or we just got 13? I'm gonna say hopefully, but yeah, hopefully the kicker doesn't miss it. That's embarrassing. What happens? That's Falcons, right? Touchdown Falcons. 14, right? Play in progress, extra point attempt. Let's hope that they get it. It's so embarrassing when you don't get it. So it's 13-7. Did they attempt to get a 2-point conversion? Did they attempt to get a 2-point conversion? What's going on here? Yeah, I know touchdown Falcons. Okay, never mind. It's out of order, I guess. Yeah, it's out of order. Oh, they did the touchdown again. Oh, maybe the touchdown was called back. Yeah, maybe that's the case. That's weird. All right, now the extra point is good. So I don't know what that was. I can't tell. But it took him 6 minutes and 13 seconds to score a touchdown. That was weird. Maybe I can look it up. Maybe Twitter will tell me. Or touchdown Falcons. Yeah, I think that was like they're saying for real, so maybe they called it back or something. Okay, now Jaden Daniels has to respond to this. Man, it's gonna be maybe it'll be a back and forth affair. So touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. We'll see what happens, but yeah. 4:24 left in the second quarter. Extra point is good. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just see. It's a wait and see situation. Let's see what team really wants it. 4:24 left in the second quarter. And I have to give it to Washington. All right. All right. Kickoff touchback to the Washington 30. Check in with our good friend Tom Grossi. See what he's up to.
Yeah, it's just not the easiest path to post. Roger, Bernie, about got 17. Yep. Yep. That's why, Tori. That's why. We got Bus will be on the road the entire time. Patriots trading down would make a ton of sense. That would make a ton of sense for them. They'd be in a great position. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Yeah, so the Patriots, last I checked now, have the number one pick in the draft. They don't need a quarterback, so what are they going to do? I mean, the prevailing thought is that if you have the number one pick in the draft, you get, maybe a quarterback, Shadir Sanders, Cam Ward. 25-yard run, Jaden Daniels. Oh my God. Jaden Daniels is a boss, man. He's not gonna let up. 3:52 left in the third quarter.
If you want, I could just start talking about Mahomes nonstop. Good. Good. No, Chris. Honestly, I just don't want to. I don't want to play the Eagles the first round. I really, really don't. So, all right. So hold on. There is an injury there. Coleman on Washington is banged up, so they're going to go to commercial break. So who has draft capital to trade for the number one pick? I mean, there's plenty of teams that could trade up. The Giants could do it. The Raiders could do it.
If the Patriots don't trade up or don't trade down, rather, they can get someone like Abdul Carter and really really solidify that defense. They could get Travis Hunter too. I mean, they have Drake May. So they have the quarterback that they had last year. If they, if this remains the way it is, we have one more week. They had the number two pick in which they got their quarterback, and now they have the number one pick. So they did even worse. Oh boy, but they won 4 games. So there you go. Man, yeah, get Abdul Carter, get Travis Hunter, get Travis Hunter. You don't need a quarterback. Get Travis Hunter. Like, what are you doing? What's even the debate? At that point, to get him a receiver slash corner, he's a Heisman Trophy winner. You could use him as a receiver. I just he might be so stretched out in both positions. You want to really use him as a receiver. But if you have a receiver, good. But really concentrate on defense too, because you guys need to work on your defense. But if you need another offensive lineman, Kelvin Banks is there, Cam Williams, so they're going to be really good. They're going to be really good. If you want an offensive lineman, I wouldn't take him one. I wouldn't take Kelvin Banks number one overall. So, yeah, that's why you would trade down if that's all you want. But if you want Travis Hunter, go for him. He's right there. But if you're willing to just get an offensive lineman and you don't need any of that stuff, you could trade and just get some good receivers or some linemen in round 2. It's like, oh, you're willing to trade me your first round, which is like 7, 8, whatever. And Kelvin Banks will still be there, and we kind of want him. Yeah, I'll take your second round draft pick this year. What's your second round draft pick? You're bad too, right? So it's coming up. Yeah, I'll take So what, they would have two second round draft picks? That might be nice. Get Kelvin Banks, get Jake Majors, rebuild everything. Or get Gunnar Helm if you can luck into him. And you can rebuild your offense that way. That might work. Now I'm thinking like a GM. Now I'm thinking like a Patriots GM. Yeah, they could trade down. Like, we don't want anybody. We don't want Travis Hunter, but we know these other teams that do. Yeah, they'll pay dearly for him, and they know where he's going to go. 3:30 left in the second quarter. Let's see what's going to happen. After a 25-yard run by Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is good. He's fast. He's elite. 2:44 left now. Oh boy, they burned some time off the clock. I wonder what happened. Let's check it out. Oh, he was sacked. There's a penalty and then he was sacked. Yep, that's pretty much what happened. Victor Robinson, Tyler Biotish was injured. That's not good. He's our old center. Is he okay? I mean, it's not. It says he was injured. Jaden getting a sack. So is Tyler Biotish out? Who's their backup center? I don't want any players to get hurt, let alone our former players. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They got our center too. Deontay Fowler, he was us. Joe Witt, their defense coordinator, he was with us. Dan Quinn, he was with us. But it's like he wanted another opportunity to be a head coach, so he can't fault him for going to the next opportunity to be a head coach. And then taking some of our defensive players, a couple which I think played for him in Atlanta. So hey, Washington might be very familiar with Atlanta, but who's Atlanta's coach? Raheem Morris? Is that Raheem Morris now? Uh, sounds right, but I can't be sure. Yes, it is Raheem Morris. I was right. So yeah, different personnel, different everything. But yeah, I mean, different quarterback, obviously, but I don't know. Take that sack. What else can you do? They got a timeout at 3:46, but it was 2:44. Now it's 2:38 left in the second. 10-yard pass to Zacchaeus. I'm gonna look up Zacchaeus because I know he was with the Eagles. I know he was because when I did the D-Bell Sports Show, I reported on it, and I remember that name. So let me just check. Eagles 23. So that was last year, last season. I guess the D-Bell Sports Show started last season. So yeah, Commanders 24 to current. Signed a 1-year deal with the Eagles. He had 2 touchdowns, 164 yards. Signed with the Commanders in April, in Week 16 against his former team. That's the Wikipedia line. He recorded 5 catches for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns in 36-33 win. So yeah, Washington. Yeah, he likes being with Washington, I guess. And he was with the Falcons in 21. Okay, so yeah, he was with the Falcons in 2019 and 22. So this is also Zacchaeus' former team also. So he just went against his former team, the Eagles. Now he's going against his first former team. So he's 27. I actually thought he was a rookie from last year. Boy, was I wrong. Are those his best stats ever, and he doesn't have any other stats? Let me see, 'cause that would be weird. They are his best stats. I guess they just because he got 2 touchdowns and 70 yards, and it's against his former team. They just mentioned that in Wikipedia, but yeah, against the Falcons, it already has its stats on what is this? ESPN? It's Google. I just typed in Zacchaeus stats. It already has 63 yards and touchdown, 6 receptions. So he's having a little late season resurgence, I guess. 48 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, 8 yards, 14 yards, 36 yards. Now 70, 63. Like he's getting all these touchdowns now. Damn, man. That's good. He's gotten 3 touchdowns already this year. Receiving touchdowns 12 as of week 16. So this is week 17. So add another one, 13. So he had 10, now he has 13. So he's getting up there. He's getting up there. I don't think he had very much of an impact with Eagles. What's up, man? Aaron. Hey, it's good to see you. I was just talking about this guy named Zacchaeus who was with the Eagles. I mean, I remember the name, so I was just like, yeah, that's him. But it's almost halftime. It's almost halftime. How is it going? Actually, let me go to the restroom really quick. I suddenly have to pee because I chugged a Red Bull. Gosh. Yeah, well. Yeah, man. How's it going? How's it going? Still 14-7, 153 left in the second quarter. It's halftime. Well, not yet. Just dropping in. Gotta do bedtime now. When are you leaving? When are you leaving the North City? I won't say the actual name, but sorry I couldn't hook up with you last time, but I do remember, like, what was it, a month or two ago, we had lunch, and we'll always have the memory of 6th Street last year, man. But we gotta, oh man, I gotta start making money on this so I can just help people out, and so they don't have to move. Oh man, wish I could just give you $1 million, 10-yard run by Robinson. I guess the Washington couldn't do anything and they had to punt, huh? Or is this an interception? 2 plays by no, they had to punt. They had to punt. They just had to punt. Zacchaeus, they had to punt. 9-yard run, Bijan Robinson, 10-yard run, 17-yard pass to Drake London. So Drake London's doing well. 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Now 46. I'm glad you're dropping in. Glad you can say hello. That's good. If you can't talk or anything, I'll type. Uh, say goodnight to everyone for me. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in, man. I appreciate it. It's Falcons versus Washington today. It's a big game for our division. Since we can't get into the playoffs, we have to see who in our division is gonna go. And of course, the Eagles beat us today. Sons of guns. 3-yard pass to Kyle Pitts. So Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Bijan Robinson, the last 3 first-round draft picks, are doing well in this game with Michael Penix. So the last 4 first-round draft picks are doing well with Atlanta. Almost like younger players are producing well. You know, maybe Michael Penix, a young player, is mixing it up well with young players. It's crazy. Maybe it's also like Jordan Love has some young receivers, and he's meshing well with them, and he's doing so well. And Aaron Rodgers was having trouble with that. Crazy. What did Matt Stafford say? Like, I don't know how to relate to these young guys. Well, whatever, figure it out. What? Field goal Falcons. In a minute and 51 seconds, they got a field goal. Drake London, then Mooney for 12 yards, 3-yard pass to Kyle Pitts, then incomplete, so they had to settle for a field goal. It's almost halftime, 17-7. In fact, with 2 seconds, I'd say it is halftime. The Falcons won it. They won it bad. Halftime, 2 seconds. Yeah, it's halftime. All right, I'll be back. What's up, Dotot? What's up, Emmanuel? Hey. Oh no, I was thinking about leaving. Wasn't feeling too well. What's going on? This is the third quarter. I'm back. I didn't know if anyone was watching me, but it's nice to see I have fans. Thanks got his first interception of his career. Yeah, and the first was Kyle Pitts' fumble, not an interception. That should not count against Penix. Yeah, 17-14 though. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. What's up, man? Good game so far? Yeah, I mean, Washington has a touchdown, so it's 17-14. Washington finally got 7 plays in 7 minutes. Jeez, 1 play a minute, I guess. 37-yard pass to Zach Ertz. Maybe I should put him on fantasy. It took 7 minutes and 47 seconds to get that touchdown. Dang. Well, 17-14 on the board again. You should be rewarded with some more points. Or with at least some recognition. Boy, oh boy, man. What's going on now? Extra point is good. 7:07 left in third quarter. Third quarter, gotta put that up. Now we have a play in progress. What's the play gonna be? I don't know. 1 yard run by B. Robinson. Got 2 B. Robinsons in this game. Gotta be careful to identify the right ones. Oh, you read the little disclaimer? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to win both weeks because the Bucks won. You have to win both weeks. Well, you have to sneak in there. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be close. I wish Cooper Rush could have gone in. That's fine. I'm just playing around, you know. If the Falcons win, that's good for you. You know, that'd be cool. Washington wins, that's cool. That's good for my division. They beat the Eagles, which is incredible, and then they're gonna try to beat the Falcons today. I mean, it'd be nice to see them get that 11 win season so that they can go and first time since 1991. 4 yard pass Michael Penix to Drake London. Michael Penix has been great with Drake London and Kyle Pitts this game. So that doesn't surprise me. 6:22 left in the third quarter, 17-14. Looks like Atlanta really wants it, but the Commanders aren't going away. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. Oh. Yeah, Brian Robinson, Bijan. I mean, Bijan's great. Go Texas. You can't beat him. You can't beat him. In fact, we can do a quick little comparison. What are Brian Robinson's stats and what are Bijan Robinson's stats? Bijan for the season is 1,196 and 10 touchdowns this year. Brian Robinson, see all on ESPN. Brian Robinson has 729. So Bijan is definitely the better of Brian just got. Well, he has 3 100-yard games. He's kind of like Rico Dowdle, except Rico Dowdle almost has 1,000 yards on the season. Rico Dowdle has getting a little closer, so maybe he's kind of like a Rico Dowdle type of. I mean, I don't. He's probably he might be a little. He might be better. Rico Dowdle hit 1,000 yards, 1,007 yards. So Rico, good job, Rico. But Brian can hit it. Yeah, Bijan's better. He's better than Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson's okay. You know, he's okay. Oh, this is great for Rico Dowdle. 361 yards last year. His stats aren't updated, so it still says 880 on Wikipedia. 11 yards in postseason last year. So Rico Dowdle was in the postseason last year. Yeah, against the Packers. He's a backup running back behind Pollard in 23. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have that many touchdowns, but he has 1,000 yards. He went from 24 to did not play due to injury to 0 to 361 to 1,000, so that's good. That's good in my book. That's good in my book. But yeah, you definitely have the better Robinson. You sure do. You sure do. I'll even type it in so you know that I know that Bijan Robinson is better than Brian Robinson. But yeah, Washington's getting it together. They're definitely getting it together. I mean, yeah. 17 to 14, Washington now has an opportunity to get some more points on the board. 5:06 left in the third. Let's see if they can. Let's see if they can. Punch out of bounds. Oh, that happens. But yeah, Falcons have a lot to be proud of this season. Michael Penix, I mean, getting some playoff experience. Plus, I mean, the positives of Michael Penix starting this game, people don't know what he's going to do. They don't have film on him, so they can't really, it's harder to prepare on him. Plus, he sat for almost a full season behind Kirk Cousins, who's pretty good. And you can learn from him and grow from him. I don't really know what that does because I've never played football, but it seems to help some people. Like Patrick Mahomes, who sat behind oh my gosh. I can picture his face, but I can't see the name. But you know who I'm talking about. And then Peyton Manning was just kind of thrown in there. I think Drew Brees was thrown in there too for the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. But later he went with the Saints. But man. So yeah, this is good. This is good. But it's good to see you, Emmanuel. Your team. This is your team. And don't you want your team to succeed? 17 to 14. They very well might. I was just thinking when I came back, like, if the Commanders are still down 17 to 7, like, do they want this? You gotta really want it. You gotta really want it if you're gonna make that final push to the playoffs. You can't disappear in the last bit of the season. A lot of teams, even if they have a not as good record, they want to go to the playoffs. I think everyone should want to go to the playoffs. Are fun. Even if you go on the road, you have to go somewhere, you have fun, chill in a hotel, maybe you can explore the city for a little bit before after the game. Hopefully, you get like a little perk, a gift bag, a gift basket for going to the playoffs. Maybe you get a bonus. You know, the coaches surely get a bonus if they win the playoff game, so they want to play hard. And the playoffs are a different animal. You never know what will happen. Passing complete. Jaden Daniels to Terry McLaurin. Jaden Daniels is doing so well, but it's like, does he need his own receivers? His own receivers? Um, or is he good with the receivers he has? You know, Dak came in with quote unquote Tony Romo's receivers, and eventually he's had multiple different sets of receivers. It's been up and down. So maybe that team, the 2016, was what could do it for him. Jaden Daniels runs for 18 yards, out of bounds at the Atlanta 44. Yeah, he's a runner. Jaden Daniels is definitely a runner in a good way. Oh man, 3:29 left in the third quarter. That's cool. I'll stick it out for the rest of the game. But I just kind of lay down for a second. 3:07 now. I tell you, Jaden Daniels, it's gonna suck to first of all, we now have to compete with Jalen Hurts. We know how good he is. He's been to a Super Bowl, and now we have to compete with the Heisman Trophy winner in Washington now. And oh my God, what kind of quarterback are the Giants gonna get? Everyone's updated their quarterback except for the Cowboys. The Cowboys are gonna have the same quarterback next year for the next few years. Jane Daniels scrambles for 3 yards. It's like we don't update the quarterback position. We haven't for a long time. Tony Romo was undrafted. Back his fourth round. Kellen Moore? I mean, he was the backup, but he hardly played. I think he played one game. Started one game. We usually get our third stringers that last game to start. Maybe Trey Lance will start this last game. He could against Washington. He very well could. We're out of the playoffs. Maybe might as well. But C. Lamb isn't there, which really sucks. Our team has been devastated, decimated by injuries. But passing complete to Terry McLaurin. So Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin are not on the same page. You gotta get on the same page because Terry McLaurin's one of your best receivers. Still 17-14 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. It's all down to the wire now. There's a game tomorrow, but then there's one more week of regular season football, and then we're in the playoffs. And then it's the postseason, February. Well, we have 6 weeks. We have a lot of intense playoff football, and then the Super Bowl, and then nothing. Nothing for a long time. And this is where people, I'm streaming the game. This is where people get their, if they're on YouTube, they get their watch hours and stuff. Ben Daniels to McNichols for 6 yards. Okay. 138 left in the third quarter. That's good. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the off season except I've been doing the Cowboy season. I posted the 1960 and 61, and I wrote the 1962 one. So maybe I'll just post that once a week or something, and then I'll have to report on any off-season news I can find. But this is my first time streaming the game, so I have to take advantage of the whole season. And I really have to reevaluate the Debo Sports Show too. But maybe that'll just be my own thing, and who cares if it gets any clicks? Because one of my last episodes got 5, and then my episode on the Commanders got over 100, so 145. So I gotta give people what they want too. But yeah, it's good to see you. This hasn't been updated. Yeah, current drive going to McNichols. Let's see what Tom Grossi has to say about this game right now. I'm also streaming this guy. His name is Cerebral Palsy Gamer. He streams all the football games too. This one's like it's stuck a little bit. All right, let's see what Tom Grossi has to say.
First and 10, balls inside the 35 and the 33. Jane Daniels in shotgun with the back lined up to his right, sends a man in motion. Again, 138 to go, so coming down near the end. Daniels dumps it off, and that's going to be caught in the backfield. He's going to pick up about 6 yards there.
Tom Grossi's a damn near professional announcer. I need to learn how to announce like that. I mean, that's pretty baller. I'll be right back, check. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, shoot. I will be right back, though. I am back. 13:03 left in the fourth quarter. Now 21-17. I'll update that. 6-yard pass, Michael Penix to Warner to the Atlanta 36. So Washington is striking back, y'all. And now they're up. They're ahead in this game. What do you know about that? Fourth quarter now. Washington, you've earned some more points on the board. Let's get them up there. Not 14 anymore. You're 21. You're old enough to drink. Oh boy. Washington's grown up, guys. Got their driver's license. They're going to bars now. Oh boy. Falcons are still in high school. Well, they'll graduate next year. Washington's getting up there. Man, okay. So we're good to go. Got a little bathroom break. 2-yard run by Robinson. 11:45 left in the fourth quarter. Cap off the drive summary. The touchdown. Oh, C. Rodriguez got the touchdown. Oh, he was doing pretty well, Rodriguez. 4 yards, 2 yards, 6 yards. So he was doing great. Is that Chris Rodriguez? And now let's see what Michael Penix can do. 13 yards. A McLeod. Vita Robinson and McLeod. Now passing complete to Drake London, so he's trying to ball out. Let's look at some of these stats. Michael Penix has that pick, 13 out of 23. Bijan Robinson, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. Algier has 19. Drake London, leader with 48. Pitts, 31. Caden Ellis has the interception. Jesse Bates has the sack. Matthew Judon has the sack. JD Bertrand has a sack. Anya Meta has a sack. People are sacking. Sacking Penix. No, this is Atlanta. They're sacking Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick as well. 165 yards. Leading rusher, Ryan Robinson Jr., 36 yards. That's not great. Chris Rodriguez, though, 16 yards, has a touchdown. So maybe they're going with him to see what he can do. Zacchaeus has 1 rush for 8 yards. And Zacchaeus is also the leading receiver with 69 yards, 1 touchdown. Zach Ertz, 56 with the TD. Jameson Crowder right behind him. So Con Martin with the interception, and Dante Fowler Jr., previously with the Cowboys, has the sack. Washington, you gotta sack people a little bit more if you're gonna want to be taken seriously. You know, where's that defense? Michael Penix Jr. is sacked. And he fumbles, recovered by Atlanta. Oh my God. Sacked by Dorrance Armstrong, former Cowboy. And it is fumbled, recovered. It is recovered. So now Atlanta is not doing well. They were ahead. Now Washington's trying to take over this game with 10:02 left in the fourth quarter. So maybe Washington does want that 11th win. First time since 1991. Don't make a fool out of me. I said in that video, how good are the Commanders? Or the Commanders, why are they so good all of a sudden? That was the video. I said they could get to 11 wins. I stand by it. And they definitely can. They have 2 chances to get that. If they win today, they could get 12 wins. You know? Maybe. Although they have to face the Cowboys, and we're not going to be pushovers. Although today was no picnic. I'll have to do a video about that tomorrow, and a recap video about the whole season. Not the whole season, the whole week. So, oh, they punted already. So Washington has the ball. No, Washington has the ball. What's going on? 6-yard sack. Sack and then a punt. Eight plays. Covered by Atlanta. Oh, I'm sorry. It was recovered by Atlanta. Lawrence Armstrong for the sack. It was a fumble recovered by Atlanta. I thought it was recovered by Washington, I guess. My brain doesn't work. So they were able to punt with 10-12 left. Now it's 10:02 left. So they were able to punt. So that's good that they held on to it. But now Washington gets it anyway. So what's Washington going to do? They're going to try to get a field goal and be up by 4, 5, 6, 7? They could do that. They're up by 4 now, so they could be up by a touchdown. Ten oh two left in the fourth. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better right now. Oh boy. Atlanta, you want to be 9-7. Washington wants to be 11-5. I mean, Washington's really figured it out. Atlanta, you've had a bit of an up and down season, but man, you've been through it. You've been through some stuff. You're resilient. I'll give you that. I'll grant you that. Washington's had a few ups and downs. You know, they haven't played great the last 6 weeks, but exception of the Eagles game. But that stretch since the rib injury was like, oh boy, how's Washington gonna do in the playoffs? I don't see them doing too much in the playoffs. I mean, it's good that you're good again. That's great. Congratulations. You're not winning the division. The Eagles have I believe the Eagles have already clinched the division. No, they couldn't. They can't. They couldn't have already clinched the division. Buffalo Bills secured the second seed. No, they have because they've won their 13th game, and Washington can only win 12 games, so they have clinched their division. Oh, I'm so dumb. Like, the outcome of these games, the Eagles were up 12. So if the Eagles lost, right, if the Eagles lost, then Washington can still win 2 more. Yeah, what was I thinking? But they didn't lose. They won, and they have 1 more. So 13. Philadelphia would have had to lose out, but they freaking beat us with Tanner McKee and Kenny Pickett. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Playoff picture, anyway. The Bills are the number 2 seed. The Bills are going to be the ones to stop the Chiefs. Chiefs are number 1. Bills 2. Ravens, Texans, Steelers, Chargers. Broncos still trying to get in. They're knocking on the door. Like, hey, we're here. We're home. I'm home. Can I come in? Commanders, Bucks, Rams, still in the hunt. Still trying to get in. All 3 of them could do damage, but I don't know. I trust the Rams a little bit more than the Bucks, the Commanders, but the Rams have been struggling, so perfect. But the Packers lost today against the Vikings. And the Vikings are number 1. I can't believe that. The Vikings are so good now. The Vikings are elite with Sam Darnold. What if he wins a freaking Super Bowl? What's gonna happen? They're gonna have to resign him. Well, I mean, JJ McCarthy, JJ who? Like he'll come back and be the backup. He's been hurt all season. His national championship quarterbacks anyway. They're not even being taken seriously. Their team is so good. We'll put you third round, fourth round. I mean, Vikings, Eagles, Lions, Packers. Gosh, are the Packers good enough to compete with these people? They're hurt. Is the Packers' defense good enough? Their offense is certainly good enough. But if their offense isn't doing well, obviously they're gonna crater. But the Vikings are like just legit good all around. 14-2. Chiefs are 15-1. The Eagles are 13-3. Damn, these are gonna be some good matchups. These are gonna be some great matchups. Texans, I don't know what to think about the Texans. They lost against Houston, right? Yeah. I don't know what to do about the Texans. They made the playoffs again. That's great, but they play the Titans. They can beat the Titans, but who knows? I think Will Levis might be done. Mason Rudolph started the game this today. I just don't know. Shoot, it could be an Eagles Bills, and then it'll be the Eagles' turn to beat the Bills. You know, it'd be Vikings Chiefs, Vikings Bills, Lions Ravens, Lions Bills, Lions Chiefs, Packers Chiefs. It could be any of these teams. Crazy. I don't know if the Steelers are going to do anything. Chargers won't. Broncos won't. Texans certainly won't. So it's Ravens, Bills, or Chiefs against Vikings, Eagles, or Lions or Packers. Like the top ones right now are the most likely gonna because they're just legit good. Okay, what's going on here? Punted away. So 6:07 left. Back in the game. 2-yard run by Jaden Daniels. Okay, so Jaden Daniels 7-yard run. Brian Robinson, 11-yard run, 12 yards Robinson. Robinson again for 1. 14 to Jay Bates. 2 yards, Jay Daniels, and now a timeout by Washington at 6:07. Yeah, okay. 2-yard run, then a timeout. And 5:21 now left in the fourth quarter. Detroit and San Francisco plays to play tomorrow. Chargers dismantled New England. Dang. Rams beat the Cardinals. The Giants won, which is crazy. I think I've written my script for the NFL recap, week 17, but still need to do something for that, and I could drop the 1962 season. That's 3 things already. But I need to drop them like every day, like one thing every day for the algorithm or whatever. Las Vegas won. Tampa Bay took care of Panthers. Philly destroyed us. I hate that 41-7. I hate that so much. What are they saying about Tanner McKee? I'm glad he got some playing time, but damn, man. Damn. Oh, they had to retrieve Tanner McKee's first touchdown pass from a fan? After AJ Brown throws it into the stands? Why would he do that? Let me see.
For as good as Deron Bland is, he's just got no shot.
Ron Bland. Well, that was fun. And AJ Brown just throws it away. Like, bro, just that's his first touchdown pass ever in the NFL. Anyway, back to this game. Let's see. We had a 2-yard run. Jaden Daniels. He wants to solidify his lead. If he gets a field goal, 4:39 left, then he can be up by a touchdown. Offensive holding on Sam Cosme. No, Sam Cosme. Go, go Longhorns. Penalty on him. He's been really good. Okay, so there's a 2-yard run timeout, negative 1-yard run by Robinson. Timeout number 2. Now it's a penalty. So they're trying to get something. They're trying to get some points on the board right now. 4:39. Let's get a field goal and then let him sweat it out, trying to get a touchdown. Try to block it. Pass incomplete to Terry McLaurin. Who drew up that play? You took a whole time out to say you have to throw to one of your best receivers. What play did you work up? Just throw it up in the air. Hope he catches it. Okay, field goal. Okay, there we go. Field goal, 24-17. What did I say? Be up by a touchdown and let him sweat out. 4:32 left to go. And it took a 5.5 minutes to get that field goal. But hey, I would burn off some time off the clock too. Washington, 24. You know, hit the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl again, but if they could beat the Bills, they'd be the last one in our division to beat the Bills. So maybe I would root for them. But then Josh Allen's so easy to root for. So I don't know. That would be conflicting. Field goal is good. We're at 24-17. So Falcons looking a little shaky, but you can do it. I have another 24 piece of paper that says 24 on it. Go for it. Get it. Tie it up. Tie it up. Then Washington can go for a field goal or burn out all your time to get that touchdown or do something. Do something. If you just get a field goal, you might be done. It's only 4 minutes left in this game. Oh, man. The games that come down to the wire, those are the fun ones. Took 11 plays to get that field goal. Yep. I just refreshed it. It says the same thing. 10 plays, start at the Washington 36. 62 yards, 5.5 minutes to get that. Not bad, not bad. 5-yard run by Robinson. That's Bijan Robinson. I don't know, Falcons. I don't think you want to blow this one. I think you want to win it. You're right there on the cusp. It's getting close. 4:18 left in the fourth. Pass incomplete. Michael Penix to Drake London. Or not to Drake London, rather. Oh boy. Let's see what we got. Play in progress. 14-yard pass to Drake London. Okay, so this Drake London connection is solid now. 14 yards, that's good. Ten-yard penalty on McGarry, offensive holding. That's on Atlanta. Force at the Washington 49. Boys, running out of time. 4:08 left. Gotta have some urgency, guys. Play in progress. What do we got? A 6-yard pass to Bijan Robinson. Nice, nice. Okay. Now we're getting something. We're getting something going. 3:27 left. Man, you need that touchdown. Play in progress. We're living and dying by every play this quarter. 3-yard run. Michael Penix scrambles to the 50. What do you got to go to for? It doesn't even matter, field goal. You got to get a touchdown to tie this bad boy up. Play in progress. Pass incomplete to Kyle Pitts. Dang it. They've had a good connection tonight. The last 4 draft picks have been good for Atlanta. The last 4 years of first-round draft picks. Atlanta fans are living and dying by every play now. 2:34 left. They'll have a play before the 2-minute warning. They'll have a couple. I mean, Where are they at? It's taken almost 2 minutes so far. 153. They've gone 28 yards. Yeah, passing complete though. You can't do that all the time. Let's see. Let's see. Play in progress. Come on, Atlanta. You want it. I know you want it. Ooh, that looks good. 31-yard pass. Ooh, to Drake London. That's been a good connection all night. Drake London. Okay, he's proved it. He's proven that he wants it. Michael Banks is not going away. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Drake London. Man, I feel a lot better. I'm sorry I left a little bit in the third quarter, but I'll try not to do that again. But oh man, I feel so much better. 14-yard run, McLeod. He's at the Washington 5, guys. He's at the Washington 5. Jeez. Jeez, this is good. This is exciting now. 225. So they're getting it. They're getting it pretty quick. Man, what's it gonna be next? 73 yards so far, 207. 8 plays. Yeah, I mean Michael Penix Jr. is he's no scrub. He's good. He's good. You think, hey, maybe we should have started him all along, but maybe just sitting is good, and they don't have film on him, so they don't know what he's going to do. Now we're in the playoffs, and he can learn from Kirk Cousins. But I mean, he's good. I saw him in the national championship game. He's good. He had some injury problems and blah blah blah, and no one was gonna beat Michigan. Harbaugh was gonna be like hell or high water. We're winning this game. So even if Texas went to face Michigan, like no one could have gone out. No one could have beaten them. But this year, it's up for grabs, legit. I would say it's up for grabs. Oregon, maybe Texas could beat Oregon. We'll have to see if Texas can beat Arizona State. They go, one more round, and then it gets harder. 2 games, like really hard games. But hopefully Quinn Ewers can do it. But right now, the game in front of us is Atlanta and Washington. 2-minute warning. Okay. Washington is in our division. They're trying to get their first 11-win season since 1991. Falcons are trying to go to the playoffs since the Bucks won. They have the tiebreaker with the Bucks. So if they win, they still have the tiebreaker. But they'll be 9-7. If they win, they can beat the Panthers in week 18, and then they can go 10-7. They could definitely go 10-7. Washington can win 11 or 12, but I mean, let's see what they can do right now. Right now, the game is in front of them right now. Quite crazy that Atlanta beat the Bucks with Kirk Cousins. Amazing game. He did great, and now he's disintegrating. He's falling. He's collapsing, and then Michael Penix has to take over. I mean, would they have to play the Bucks? Would that scenario even be? No, that only one of them can go in because division leader. And I don't know if the other one could get in without being a division leader, but I don't know. We'll see how that shapes up. 2-minute warning. Current drive 11 plays for Atlanta. They're trying to tie it up with a touchdown. Oh boy, 2 minutes and 32 seconds off the clock, 52 yards. Current drive is 52 yards. Thought it was more. Run for no gain after that 14 yards with McLeod. Oh my God. Robinson fumbled, recovered by Atlanta. Jeez, guys, you have to be careful. And Michael Penix throws it to Drake London for 13 yards. Washington 13, 4-13. Whoa. Oh boy. So we got some action going on here. Now 127 left in the fourth. You guys, you're trying to get to overtime, aren't you? Yeah, I think they're playing for overtime. What else would they be playing for, I guess? Did Washington get a field goal so quickly? I don't know. I mean, they can. They have. They played good against the Eagles. They got the last minute drive. They got it. And by the way, as we saw today, the Eagles look good with Jalen Hurts, Kenny Pickett, or Tanner McKee. So whoever has to play them in the playoffs, geez, guys, I feel bad. I feel bad for you. We're not gonna play them. Passing complete to Drake London. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. Yeah, 127 left. I'll be right back. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Oh, I missed the touchdown. I missed the big touchdown. Here we go. Kyle Pitts touchdown. It's legit, guys. That's legit. Now it's tied up. Now it's tied up. I knew I'd miss that. So now it's 24-24. Oh, gosh. Here's 24. Who's gonna get that? Uh, who you want to get that field goal, Washington? Are you good enough? It's all tied up now. Oh, what's up, Emmanuel? Kyle Pitts learning to catch is not something I expected. Yeah, I've been watching this, man. I've been watching this stuff. This is crazy. I mean, the last four first round draft picks for the Falcons are really balling out. Michael Penix, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson. I mean, it's like, well, maybe they just need a young quarterback to relate to him. It's kind of like Jordan Love is doing well with all his young receivers. Who knows? But it's 24-24, 119 to go. Washington's trying to they're going to try to do a field goal. We'll see what happens. It's crazy. Oh, what's up? Go Todd. How'd you have the 24 pre-made witchcraft? I've been doing all these games and I just started keeping them. Since I started making them all, I had 22 24s. I didn't have any ink in my printer, so I just I just did it with a Sharpie, and now all my Sharpies ran out. So if I need another one, I'll just print it out, but I just already had them. I've been doing so many of these games, but eventually I'll just go on to OBS and just throw all these away, you know? I mean, some of these signs are clear, but it'll be fun to have like the signs from up there, like down here on the computer, just the ones that I made. But it's good to see you. I'm sorry I was away when you were here after the halftime. 24-24. Boys, we have the makings of a game, a tie game. I'm here for it. I'll stay for overtime. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for liking it. I picked up another subscriber today. Thank you for liking my video. Ah, very cool. Very cool. So yeah, I have 1,445 subscribers right now. Ah, let's see. And I gotta drop a few videos tomorrow. Talk about this awful Cowboys Eagles game that people had to endure. Well, I'm sure Eagles fans were happy. It was at their house. Cooper Rush is now 0-3 starting against the Eagles. Boy, oh boy. 119 left. Still nothing. Let's see if they can get a field goal or go into overtime. Kickoff. Pinion. Yeah, not witchcraft, but close to it. Sharpie. Oh boy, guys. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. And I don't know, football is fun. So football. Anyway, we're talking about the Washington and Falcons game. Washington Commanders need one more win to go to the playoffs and to have their first 11-win season since 1991, 33 years. Atlanta has the tiebreaker with the Bucks if they win today, because the Buccaneers won. They destroyed the Panthers. Sorry, Dotot. Which is his team, and they're starting Michael Penix Jr. for the second straight game. So some ups and downs. He's a rookie, but they don't have tape on him. You know, Kirk Cousins is there to help him. I mean, but you know, rookie. How many weeks did we count? Were we watching all the rookies to see? Okay, did Caleb Williams throw a touchdown pass? Not yet. Did he throw a touchdown pass? Not yet. So we're all counting the rookies doing that, Drake May included. So yeah, he's gonna have to grow up fast because one more game, then the playoffs are right around the corner. But let's see if he can make it now. 58 seconds to go. Current drive sacked. He is sacked. Jaden Daniels is sacked. Pass incompletes. Okay, so he's sacked for 0 yards and then pass incompletes at 58 seconds. Sacked at 119. Pass incomplete 58 seconds for Terry McLaurin. Hey, I would throw to Terry McLaurin too. He's one of your best receivers. So, yeah. You also traded one of your other receivers, who I guess you didn't think was very good, to the Eagles. So, I don't know what you're doing there. But Terry McLaurin is legit. Obviously, he's legit. What do we got? Passing completes to Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus, former Eagle and former Falcon. He started with the Falcons 19 to 22. Eagles 23 season last year. So he's had a couple revenge games this season in the past 2 weeks, actually. Today and last week. Revenge. You guys cut me, so I'm gonna catch the ball. You know, revenge. Play in progress. Play in progress. Okay, so incomplete to Zacchaeus. Oh, they had to punt. They had to punt with 40 seconds. Are they just going to overtime? Or are the Falcons going to try to get a field goal? It might be an overtime situation, guys. I might have to put up a new sign that says overtime, OT. I'll get it going right now, just in case. I'll print it out right now. Overtime. Guys, if we're doing overtime, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, rookie versus rookie. One went to a national championship game and lost, and one is a Heisman Trophy winner who lost a couple games, but very good. LSU. So we'll see. I don't know. 17 seconds to go. Passing complete. Michael Pinks to right now Mooney. So Mooney is not. Thank you for that like. Someone liked it. So Mooney didn't get it. So they're going to try to get that field goal that the Commanders couldn't get. They have 12 seconds left. We might be heading into overtime. Let's see. Let's see. I have my overtime sign if I need it. It says OT. Let's see if I need it. Let's see if I need it, guys. Oh, gosh, guys. This is coming down to the wire. Play in progress. Ugh. Jeez. Passing complete to Drake London. Mooney can't get it. Now Drake London can't get it. Man, it's taking off a lot of time off the clock. 3 plays, 28 seconds, 25 yards. 7 seconds to go. It might be overtime, guys. It might be overtime. I'll get the sign ready if that's true. I mean, how far away are they? I don't think they're close enough to get a field goal attempt. I mean, they can attempt all they want, but I don't know. I don't think they're close enough yet. One more play, maybe. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see what's going on. See what's going on here. Ah, nothing's changed yet for this. Nothing's changed yet. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. Michael Penix has been good with Drake London all night. Now we just can't seem to get there. We got 7 seconds. What are you gonna do? And are we going into overtime here? Guess we'll have to find out. How's everybody doing? Oh boy. Oh boy. Got play in progress. 13-yard penalty. Defensive pass interference penalty on Washington. Well, that'll help the Falcons. 13 yards. Wow. Enforcer Atlanta 49. Penalty on Washington. Okay. Shoot. That'll help the Falcons. Pass incomplete to Mooney, going to Armstrong on the tackle, and then we have a defensive pass interference on Davis. Force at the Atlanta 49. Okay. So 2 seconds left now. I don't think they're going to attempt a field goal at the near the 50-yard marker, but they could. What kind of field goal would that be? I don't know how long the markers are. Is that like an 80-yard field goal or something? Oh, they did do a field goal attempt. No good. 56-yard field goal. It's short. It's no good. We're going into overtime. We're going into overtime. They did do a field goal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm good. Let's go. Overtime. Overtime. Let's go. Let's go. Those Red Bulls are kicking in. I took 2 of them. They're like pills. I took 2 and now I'm good to go. Oh my gosh, don't spill my water. Oh, jeez. It's so full. Look at that. All right, guys, we're in overtime territory. We're in overtime territory now. Field goal does nothing. If we've learned anything from the Super Bowl, field goal does nothing. You have to get a touchdown, a field goal. Just the other team gets another opportunity. If they get a touchdown, they win. So what are you doing? What are you getting a field goal for? You might as well go for the touchdown. That was the 49ers' mistake. Like they scored all those points, and then yeah. And you see how hard it is to get to a Super Bowl. By the way, Brock Purdy's learned that. He's learned that the hard way. I mean, it's not easy. Both these teams want to play. I like the fight. I like the fight. They're both fighting for something, but they're both fighting for playoffs. Washington wants that 11 win season, which I know they can get. The Falcons want to go to the playoffs. They need to win because they already know. They already know the Buccaneers won. They beat Carolina, who they have to play next week and can easily beat them. So sorry, Dotop, but they will be able to beat the Panthers. The Panthers, along with half the teams in the NFL, most of the teams probably are looking forward to the draft. But these teams, they want to go to the playoffs. They want to prove themselves. Dan Quinn wants to go to the playoffs. Cowboys aren't going to be there. Like, who's standing in their way? They just ball out. It's not going to be awkward. Doesn't have to go against his former team or anything like that. Even though I guess that would have been fun. It would have been fun if the Cowboys and Washington and the Eagles went. But if the Cowboys were good, then the Cowboys would just be second place, and then Washington wouldn't even go to the playoffs. I don't know. I don't even know. It doesn't even matter, I guess. But oof. All I know is that Patterson missed a 56-yard field goal, and here we are. 3 minutes, 3 hours, and ooh, 3 hours and 7 minutes after the start of this game. We are not done. That's what I know. The refs are probably explaining the overtime rules right now. All right, Falcons, do you know the overtime rules? Commanders, do you know the overtime rules? Do you know them? Just rewatch that Super Bowl so you know the overtime rules. Know what not to do. My OT is a little crooked, but it's fine. Quarter, it's overtime. The Falcons versus W. Let's see what happens. The kickoff. Indian kick 65 yards, touchback to Washington 30. All right, that's about it. Man, both these teams want to win. It's good. I like that fight. I like that fight. Washington's been a little up and down this season, but they're coming back up, which is great. Good timing for it right before the playoffs. Hope you guys can play in the cold. I mean, it's cold in Washington, so I'm guessing you can, but yeah. 5-yard penalty on Washington. Coleman, false start. Enforce at Washington 30. Oh boy. Where's Washington 30? Penalty on Washington. False start. So Washington has the ball. 10 minutes overtime quarter. Yeah, that's out. That's at 10 minutes. They haven't even started and they're already getting penalized. 7-yard run. Jaden Daniels runs for 7 yards to Washington 32. Yeah. Well, let's see what else he can do. Can he get a touchdown? Oh my gosh. What happened? A 10-yard pass. Okay. Sport middle to Zach Ertz to Washington 42. On the screen, it had it all the way down to the field goal. So I was like, what did he to the end zone? Did he get a touchdown or where is he at? But okay, yeah. So that was interesting. Zach Ertz. I had him on my fantasy team when he was facing the Eagles. Got me a lot of points in the last minute, last quarter. 7-yard run again. Jaden Daniels runs to the Washington 49. So he's a runner. If he can't find anything, he's just gonna run. Of course, 5-yard penalty. He needs to get some guaranteed yards, right? Oh gosh, I'll be right back. That water's going right through me. What do we got, boy? What do we got? No Todd Emmanuel? What's going on? 1-yard run? No, 16-yard run. 1-yard run, Robinson. It's Washington, so it's Brian Robinson. And a 16-yard run, Jaden Daniels. Damn, he's scrambling, man. He's a scrambler. To the Atlanta 34. He wants to get that touchdown himself. Play in progress. Gosh, man, he wants to go for it. 4-yard pass to Zach Ertz. All right. 16 yards, then 4 yards. Okay. Another 6 yards, though. Jeez, man. What are you going to do, man? Zach Ertz, crazy. He used to be with the Eagles. Still pretty good, though. Oh, he's on my fantasy team. He might be on my bench right now. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? 12-yard pass to Chris Rodriguez. Ran out of bounds at the Atlanta 18. Okay, getting closer. Getting closer to that touchdown. Guys, this is tense. I guess I just have to watch the next thing go. I just have to watch it happen. What's it gonna be, guys? Is Washington gonna is he gonna rush it in for that touchdown? Can the Falcons stop it? Man, if they can't stop it, they'll be looking to the drafts, man. Yeah, Abdul Carter, get the best edge rusher you can. Cause damn. I mean Michael Penix Jr. is doing what he can, but it's all Washington right now. Oh my gosh, 4-yard pass to Brian Robinson to the Atlanta 14. He's slowly creeping up there. Six-yard run to the Atlanta 8. He's getting closer, guys. He's edging toward that goal line. He wants it. He wants it bad. He wants that first 11-win season since 1991. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. From hell or high water, he's gonna get it. And he can with a touchdown right now. The Heisman Trophy winner, first one in Washington's history, can get that 11-win season if he can just get a touchdown. Run for no gain. Oh, that's not gonna do it. I mean, I don't know if I'm rooting for anybody in this game, but we did beat Washington, so I guess I can let him win this one. But let's see if Jaden Daniels has what it takes to win these big games, because this is a big game. Rules go out the window in big games. Everyone plays their hardest. They all play their best. 6-yard run for the Atlanta 2. Geez, they're right there. They're knocking on the door. They're so close. They're so close. Jeez. They're knocking on the door, guys. They're at the Atlanta 2-yard line. I'm so sorry, Emmanuel, if they score a touchdown right here. I'm so sorry. But I'll be proud of Washington. Man, they're so good this year. They're so good. I'm just watching to see what happens next. They've already gone 73 yards in 6.5 minutes for 11 plays. What's it gonna be, Jaden? You gonna go for the gold? Don't fumble now. Don't fumble. This is tense, guys. This is pretty tense. Manual, don't hate your life. Let me update this to see what happened. Oh boy. Oh boy. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels to Zach Ertz for 2 yards, touchdown. I think that means they win. Extra point attempt. Do they not win automatically? Oh boy. Regular season overtime rules. Each team gets 2 timeouts. The game ends on a touchdown. Recorded as a tie. Is it still going? Or is it over? It's over, right? You have to root for the Saints next week? Yeah, final overtime, it's over. I'm sorry, Emmanuel. 8-8 doesn't look good, but congratulations to the Washington Commanders for getting their first 11-win season since 1991. It's official. It's over. I congratulate them fully. They have their first Heisman winning trophy. Quarterback, congrats to them. So sorry, Emmanuel. So sorry. You have to root for the Saints. Who are the Saints gonna play next week? They played the Buccaneers. The Bucks are gonna win that game, so I guess the Falcons are officially eliminated from the playoffs. Is that what's going on? Yeah. Falcons lose. Mm-hmm. Seahawks are now out of playoff contention. With the Commanders beating the Falcons is what's at stake. Washington beats Dallas for both. So do they still have a chance or are they just done? Yeah, I think you're done. And the Bucks are gonna win. You could also win, but they'll be ahead of you by a game. They're not gonna lose and then you win. So I guess if that happens, that would put you in the playoffs, but no, no, that's not happening. The Saints against the Bucks are winning, and you're beating the Panthers, so I'm sorry, man. It came down to the wire, didn't it? Playoff picture. Let me see what it says now for playoff picture. It's updating as we speak. I'm sorry, man. I won't put you out of your misery. 8-8. You'll be 9-8. You'll have a winning season, and maybe Michael Penix Jr. will be 2-1 in those games. But it doesn't look like you're going to the playoffs. So I'm sorry about that. I am sorry about that. Saints are losing to the Bucks. There's no way they win. Commanders win. Oh boy. Yeah. Jeez. Man. Final overtime. Boy. You can wish it, but who knows? Who knows what'll happen? But thanks everyone for coming by. Man, 30-24, Washington wins. Congrats to Washington. That's my division. Oh boy. Sorry for your season, Manuel. Start off strong, but that's how it ends. Well, winning season is good. I want the Bucks to lose. I know, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So I guess next season for both of us. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me, guys. I'll be back for the Cowboys game against Washington, whenever that is. It always says TBD, so I don't know. I think they're updating the playoff picture as we speak. But thanks for sticking with me. Go Cowboys. Oh boy. Oh boy.